When we first brought Cairo home, something just felt off. He didn't act like a normal dog who'd just been rescued. He was quiet, withdrawn. He'd flinch if anyone moved too fast around him. And if a stranger so much as looked his way, he'd freeze like he was bracing for something bad to happen. It broke my heart. You could tell he hadn't been cared for before. The way he reacted to people, it wasn't random. It felt learned, like somewhere in his past, hands hadn't always been kind. In the beginning, we kept him in a crate for his own comfort. Honestly, he seemed to prefer it. He would just lie there, curled up, looking so small, even though he's this big, strong Pitbull. But we couldn't let that be his whole world. So we started slow. More love, more patience, sitting near him without forcing anything, letting him come to us. And here's the funny part. For a dog who looks tough and intimidating, Cairo is actually kind of a goof. One day, our cat climbed right into his crate and fell asleep in there. Instead of chasing her out, he walked straight over to me like, excuse me, there's a situation. I swear he was filing a complaint. That was the moment I realized something was changing. He was starting to trust us. Still, every time I set his food down, he'd just stare at me like he couldn't believe it was actually for him, like he was waiting for someone to take it away. He almost never wagged his tail, not once. And I couldn't accept that. I couldn't stand the thought that fear was still living in his body. So I ordered a bunch of toys online. I wasn't even sure he'd care. I just hoped something might spark a little joy. And then it happened. For the first time ever, Cairo wagged his tail. I literally gasped. He got curious. He started pawing at the toys, nudging them, actually playing. I had never seen him look that happy. It felt like watching a light turn on inside him. In that moment, I knew we were finally reaching him. We hadn't erased his past, but we were giving him something new. And then I had an idea. What if he needed a friend? So I adopted another dog just for him. Her name is Willow, and she was just a tiny puppy when we brought her home. The second we let her loose, she was zooming around the house, playing with everything she could find. Even the stuffed toys didn't stand a chance. Cairo, he was not impressed. Willow tried so hard to be his friend. She'd bounce around him, invite him to play, wagging her little tail like crazy, and Cairo would just look at her like, absolutely not. So I decided to try something different. I let Willow spend time in his space, calmly and safely. No pressure, just presence. And little by little, Cairo softened. A few days went by and Willow was already growing fast. Before long, something amazing happened. If Cairo didn't feel like going outside, Willow would literally grab the leash and tug him toward the yard like, "Come on, big guy, we're going." Now they run around the garden together. And sometimes I just stand there watching them, thinking about the dog who wouldn't wag his tail, the dog who was too scared to believe his food was really his. Seeing him live a normal, happy life now means everything to me.
A package! Yay! Yay! You ready to open it? Oh my goodness. Little handsome boy. So handsome.
If you believe every dog deserves a second chance, stick around and follow Cairo's journey with us.